60 acres. Well, it ain't gonna be quite 60 acres because property issues. Yeah. Somebody did something with a piece of property that I was working. Farther over, there's stakes in a field. Something got sold. Somebody owned something that they didn't know they owned, and now don't want it worked, and holy fuck. But anyways, and the other reason why I hate this, yes, there's a wet hole right here in the corner, is because up 3/4 away, then you go into a driveway to the right, there's a 3-acre field, there's one across the road. Okay, the other side of that hedgerow is a field. It's just, so I just walk to get that, and then when I move I get to walk again. Yeah, that's why I don't like this farm. My fat old ass has to do a lot of walking. So I figure I'll look at the back of the planter here, make sure everything is right. Sometimes you hit a rock just right and your depth thing will pop out. All of a sudden you're either planting deeper or shallower. So alright, I gotta keep track of this filling. I don't need any more ass aches. That, and I'm tired after that walk. So I'm on my second time around. If you look straight across there, I'm not going to zoom in, but you can see the dirt on the other side of that hedgerow, that little field. That's the way I come into this field. On the other side of there, well, you can see some dirt, some not dirt, because, and Charlie, I'm not bitching. The neighbors here have some issues as to where property lines are, and this neighbor had they raced motocross, had a track made back there in the wasteland, good place for it, rather than a field. And well, you can see there. But the other neighbor, and it's just, I'm not going to get into it. So he took part of his field, which is his prerogative, to put his motocross track that him and his son use, which, you know, hey, it's his property, I'm all right with it. He's paying the taxes on it, and he told me go ahead and work whatever is left and don't worry about giving him any rent. So I'm okay with it, whatever. But as you can see, here's the ass ache of it all, because no access from the main road, you know. And it's not these people's fault that live here now. The previous people who owned this, you know, they want to collect rent on this, you know, the dirt, and get their ag exemptions. But it was always, well, you got access from the neighbors over there. Come in from over there. Oh, okay. Come in from the neighbors. Yeah, that's nice. Well, last fall, the neighbor lady there, Judy, she called me. Said, Andy, could you write me a new rent check and put it in my name, because Roland died, her husband. He was 87 years old. I was like, oh my goodness. You know, I didn't know. Early fall. So I said, absolutely. You know, just tear that one up, send it back to me. She did, so I wrote her a check. Probably 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. Today's May 25th, by the way. Last of the corn being planted. So, and then back to beans. Barb's disking bean ground right now. But about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I get a phone call from one of their sons who says, oh, I see you haven't worked the ground yet, so you're probably heading out of because mom just passed away. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, you know, that's completely understandable. He's like, well, with the legalities and the estate. I said, all right. So we chatted for probably 10 minutes, because his parents, I loved his parents. They were a cool old couple. Known them for, I've got to be over here for 20 years, close to it. Chelsea was 18 in February, so she's almost 18 and a half. And we used to bring her over here trick-or-treating when she was a little kid, so it's got to be pushing 20 years that I've been over here, that I knew them. So then about a week ago or so, he was like, you know what? The family talked about it. Mom and Dad would want you to work those. It's just 6 acres, 3 acres across the road, 3 acres behind their house. go ahead and work it, because if a family member doesn't end up living in the house and they rent it out, so be it. You work the land. So all right, so now I'm back to using their access to get to everybody else's land. Now the one neighbor who's got the track says we can use his driveway, which Barb did this morning. She went down it with the tractor and field cultivator when she got done field cultivating behind his house. And he didn't put this driveway in, obviously. He bought the place. It's a one-car driveway, and the previous person put trees like right tight near the driveway, and I call them runway lights, so it ain't a real wide driveway to get certain things down, but we deal with it. Hoping in the future things get a little different, but we'll see. And I'm not even gonna get into the other one, because that's got a divorce involved, and the mother and father have both passed away in recent years, and the sons had the land, but the field was apparently part one's, part the other's. Nobody really knew where lines were. When the one was, you know, had to sell his house, and needless to say, all of a sudden I see stakes in the field, cutting it off, you know. And it's like, what the hell is this? But anyways, yep, planting the last of the corn, which I'm happier to pig and shit about. Be done on May 25th with this. Tomorrow's a Thursday, supposed to be decent. It's cloudy today, but it's not supposed to rain. Knock some more beans off, but then late tomorrow into Friday definitely, and possibly Saturday morning we're gonna get some more storms. So, and then it's gonna get hotter than hell again. Like the first part of the week for Sunday through like the middle of next week, mid to upper 80s, possible 90. So will we be done with everything by June 1st? Depends on how much rain we get. But last year I think we finished beans on June 2nd. So I don't know what day we finished corn. I'll just have to look that up. But alright, I'm coming to the headland. I gotta square my corner up, so we'll see what else I filmed today. So actually you're just gonna get more talking for right now. I'll let you look at the planner rather than look at my ugly ass, but I'll let you look at my ugly ass some though, so you don't get bored with the planner. But the other deal that I was just talking about, it's a couple probably in their 30s from the city, now own, you know, their little chunk of God's country. Spoke with them on the phone this morning. They want to be able to wander their property and walk their dogs, all of this kind of thing. Yeah, well, when that part of the field grows up to sumac and weeds and you can't keep it under control, you'll be calling me in a few years wanting something done with it. But needless to say, I already had it chisel plowed, so probably, I don't know, wasted $100 worth of fuel, because I dissed it too, because, you know, I already had it chisel plowed, so I might as well smooth it out for them. Got rid of all the ruts from last fall, as wet as the fall we had. So they got nice smooth dirt now for their weeds and sumac to grow on. But yeah, it always, and whatever, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna show the house when I get over there. I'm not gonna do any of that kind of stuff, but you know, we all can look shit up in the paper and whatnot. I mean, I think they paid $490,000 for a house, and I don't know, field wise we're only talking 3-4 acres, but there's probably 10-12 acres total there. You spent $500,000, God bless you. You know, I guess you can do whatever you want with your property, but that's whatever. So also, being it's May 25th, and I don't know when this video will come out, probably be after Memorial Day, but let's not forget our veterans, because I know there's quite a few of you that follow me that are veterans. Thumbs up for everyone who, you know, took the oath. I had a gentleman on my last video, I think, so no, it'd be like a couple videos ago. First time watcher, I'm assuming. First time commenter, not going to use his name, but I didn't know how to take his comment. It was weird, you know. I was bitching about Biden and the fuel prices and all this, and he was obviously military veteran, because he said he took the oath in 1966 to, you know, to uphold the Constitution and all that. And I basically told him, you know, hey, thank you for your service and whatnot, but he made some strange comments about how, you know, basically I needed to chill and just let history determine, you know, what this presidency ends up being and all that. Well, I would think anybody that took that oath to uphold our Constitution wouldn't want to just sit by quietly while our country goes to complete shit. I mean, so no, I'm not going to change. I wasn't rude to the gentleman at all. Like I said, I think I thanked him twice for his service, and you know, and I made the comment that I would think that, you know, those of you who did fight for this country and take that oath would want to be standing up and screaming a little right now with what's going on. But it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I think the guy needs to go back and watch a few more videos. He made some comment about the flag flying, you know, it must be in our yard there or whatever, and how I should be thinking of the veterans on Memorial Day. I think a lot of you that follow me know where I am when it comes to that. I mean, so I think Jimmy obviously knows. But so I wasn't going to get into it with a guy that, you know, maybe you ought to watch more than one video before you make a judgment, but it is what it is. So there's the wagon. So I can't wait till I have to walk from over there to get it, and then walk again. Yeah, I need to have like some sort of little scooter in here that I can pull out to go and get the wagon when I need it. This is the worst place, this farm right here, for this. No other place I've got is this bad. And I don't, for those that'll say, well, why don't you just drive to the wagon all the time? I don't want to just keep piss pounding, you know, over the same rows or in the headlands all the time to go to the wagon in one spot. I'll walk. So, alright, we'll see what else we do here. Alright, just to give you an idea, this is a good sized field. It goes all the way down there, over there. Sorry to turn you so fast. Way back up there behind their house. So I don't mind this field so much. At least it's not constantly turning like some. Those little ones over there that the older couple that passed away, yeah, those are, you get into 3-acre fields and, well, they are what they are. So, but and next it'll be going over there. I don't know, it's almost 3:30. I'm gonna be done today. I don't care what time it is. I mean, I should be done by 7. Should have everything probably home by 8, I would hope. But so I just want to be done with corn. Yeah, I've had enough. You get to that certain point, you can't wait to get started, but then you also can't wait to get done. So I do have the magnet with me. I don't know if I'm gonna put it out there. I know when we do some more disking, I'm gonna, and with the drill I'm gonna again, but I'll probably try and fly the drone when we drill some beans. Could have brought it today. It's not that windy. It's been a little breezy, but we also have all this bullshit that runs through the middle of everything. Yeah, Kevin, you know about this stuff. Yeah, you know, it's a big robot looking wire holders that go right through the fields. So they're fun. There's also, I don't know if you can tell, those yellow stakes and whatnot through there. There's also a gas pipeline underneath there. Yeah, we got all sorts of things that could happen. Could blow up from a gas pipeline, or have an electric line fall on you. Who knows? But love these fields. It's about 7:30 at night. Not very comfortable here with 2 bags of corn that I had laying on the ground there, sitting on the floor. But as you can see, we are on the road. Corn 2022 is done. A little less acres than I originally planned. Not a lot, but because of land deals, but it is what it is. So not gonna change any bean ground over to corn. So tomorrow morning I will start drilling beans, because Barb got some bean ground dissed up and ready today. She'll go back to picking stones and probably fitting some more. Try to keep at least 50 acres ahead of myself to always be planting. But like I told you earlier, tomorrow night into Friday and possibly Saturday, they say rain anyhow. So whatever I get done tomorrow, I get done. But we're about I don't know, maybe a third done with beans. But 25th of May. Alright, so I'm just gonna call this a video. It's a little after 8. It's nice when it's still light out at this time of day. I just had to blow the radiator out and the freaking screen in front of it. Whew. Tractor all of a sudden started beeping. I look as I'm coming down 176 to turn onto my road, and the tractor was getting hot. All the freaking dust and just, you know, like dandelion shit and stuff they got in there. So, but corn 2022 done. So next is finished beans. But I wanted to show you this before I end the video. I just charged these up. They're fully charged. These RETC 15 or whatever it's called. The hell are they called? Yeah, RETC 15. So I guess we'll give them walkie-talkies a try and see if they're any good. So if they are, I'll let you know. Or no, excuse me, RETEV. I guess that's what it is. RETEV 15. I don't know. That's the box they came in. Model RT 21 volt. But I mean, they look fairly simple. They got about 10 different channels on them, and they got belt clips that I can put on them, but I haven't yet because I wasn't gonna mess with that this morning. So alright, so go to the description. You can check out the Grumpy Farmer apparel at Mad Moose, and check out Mad Moose. And I'm going to the house, take a shower, and eat dinner. We'll see you in the next one.